Welcome, this is XDA Dante 63 and I'm just going to give you a brief introductory about versions 169 and 171. They were released in mid of November on 14th and 16th, and I'm going to explain to you the difference between both versions and why they were released 2 days before each other. Also, I'm going to give you an overview about the languages that are supported in the Samsung Health Monitor mod that are not visible on the original. Instead of those languages, they see English. So this is the mobile application right over here. This is version 171. But 169, let's just talk about 169. 169 was released on 14th of November. And the big changes in the mobile app was basically adding support to country Taiwan. And now they have an ECG access, but they don't have a BP. There was also a support for screen size, larger screen size, which would be of width of 200 dot per inch. And they have done some code obscuring. Most likely it's related to how the connection to the server and all is being done. What I really noticed is that they actually moved to native libraries, and if you go for read about the JNI, Java Native Interface, and you read about it, you would notice that it's really not that recommended because it's kind of hard to work with. So that's one of the changes in the structure of the application. The other thing is that they have dropped a lot of portions of the code of the ECG. Basically, the report generator, which generates for you the PDF files, have been dropped and has been changed to something else. And I've noticed that the PDF reports are kind of lighter in the size. Other than that, why they released version 171 is that because in 169 they removed some sort of permission related to running Samsung Health Monitor in the background, and when they remove that permission, Samsung Health Monitor starts to crash randomly because it's unable to run in the background. So in version 171 they put those permissions back, and they have also done more optimizations to the code. It seems that they have forgotten to remove those codes when they actually replace them in 169. So pretty much that sums up the changes done on both versions. And the last part I'm going to show you is the languages. So in case you didn't know, the list of languages that have been translated, visible in the Samsung Health Monitor, the original as English, but in the mod, they are fully translated and proofread by few Telegram members and from Instagram as well. The languages from top to bottom would be Turkish, Persian, Filipino, Malaysian, Vietnamese, Hindi, Punjabi, Japanese, and Chinese simplified. So I'm gonna go through them all one by one. And that's the last language. Now, as you can see, at the bottom of every version, you find either my name or someone else. So the first line would say, Google translated by me. And if there is a second line, it means this language has been proofread by this user. And if you find a U slash, that's a Reddit user. And if you find IG, that means it's an Instagram user. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with that. The last thing I would like to say for all of you guys, if your country is visible in English instead of your own country's language, feel free to drop it in the comment and I will be more than happy to add the translation for that particular language and support it in the mod. Thank you very much. Expecting new update in the future.